Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
How are you, student? Good morning. I hope that you are all in a good condition during these COVID-19 issues, right? And before we begin our lesson today, let's pray together based on our respective and beliefs. Pray begin. Okay, pray was enough. And now I'm going to give you a link for your attendance, and you can access it in the Zoom chat. Don't forget to fulfill it, okay? Have you done fulfill your attendance? Okay, now before we begin our lesson for today, I'm going to convey the learning purpose for this topic. In this topic, you are all expected to distinguish between chemical and physical changes and then communicate the data result based on the demonstration video that you've done to observe. And let's go to the apperception step. Okay, now let's focus on the pictures here. Before we learn about the new topic that we would like to learn for today, do you remember what material we studied last week?
Properties of matter.
Okay, good, Baim. Now we're going to text a review here. I have 2 paper clips here. The paper clips is a matter. One day, I decided to dissolve it in water, but it was not dissolved. Next, I hold the clips near a magnet, and I find out that it was stuck together like this. Can you determine what some properties of these paper clips are?
Paper clips are solid, magnetic, not soluble, and denser than water.
Okay, good job, Nadia, for the answer. Well, the properties of matter are related to 2 kinds of changes in matter, namely physical and chemical changes, as we know that we would like to learn for today. So now let's focus to these pictures. Every day you come across many changes in our everyday life, and all around surroundings. And these changes may involve one or more substances. For example, like this, when you eat a bowl of salad, and then the digestion process inside of your body is a change. Similarly, cutting vegetables, or maybe mixing a dough, or cooking also represent a change. Or maybe when you want to buy an ice cream and then you find out that your ice cream is melt in your hand. It also represents a change. It is important for us to study about a change or about matter because without matter we can classify different things, and it helps us a lot in our daily lives, which make it easier. Okay, let's go to the next step. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, now we're going to the simulation step. First, I have an apple here, the fresh one. And then I slice it and I keep it away for some time. And this is the result. What do you notice here?
Its color change into brownish.
Okay, good job, Baim. And now, was this an example of physical or chemical change?
I think it's a chemical change, miss.
All right, Cynthia. How do you know that a change of color that happened here represents a chemical change?
I think apples turn brown because of chemical reaction called oxidation. Caused by oxygen from the air, it happened because of the formation of a new substances.
Excellent, Zulfa, I'm sorry. Excellent, Zulfa. And now, thank you for the answer. We're going to go to the next picture. What if we mix banana and strawberry into a large cup of smoothie? Was this an example of physical or chemical change?
I think it's a physical change, Miss.
Okay, that's good, Vina. Is there the formation of a new substance here?
No, all the ingredients are just mixed together, so there is no formation of a new substance here.
Okay, thank you for the answer. Based on the phenomena that we've been discussed here, is there any question?
I want to ask Miss,
Okay, Kiki, yes, please.
okay, why do chemical change due to a chemical reaction?
Okay, so is there another question?
I want to ask, Miss,
Yes, please.
why do mixing is an example of a physical change?
Okay, that's a good question. And then you guys don't forget to write down the question that your friend have been discussed for today. To better recognize either physical or chemical changes has taken place, let's find it out by collecting data based on the demonstration video, and then don't forget to write down what you observed there in your worksheet. Okay, let's go to the next step. Are you ready?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. And now, before you guys identify the following videos, don't forget to access the Google Classroom. And I'm going to give it in the Zoom chat. You can access it there. You can access the learning material, the demonstration video, your worksheet, and then your PowerPoint. Have you done?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Is there any problem?
No, Miss.
Okay, okay. That was enough. And now prepare yourself and open your eyes widely. Record what you observe here in the demonstration video and then write down in your worksheet. 1, 2, 3. First video. Okay, let's go to the next video. Okay, let's go to the next video. Okay, now we are going to identify the last video. Okay, that was enough for the demonstration video. Now it's time, before we are going to the next step, don't forget to complete your answer in your worksheet in 1 minute. Have you done?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, thank you for the answer. And now we're going to prepare ourselves again, and don't forget to drink water if there is water on your desk. We are about to enter the challenge stage. Anyone who asks the answers, question, or response, if there is an error in your friend's answer, then you will get an additional points. Are you ready?
Yes,
Okay.
ready, Miss.
Yes, ma'am.
The first question is about the question from the first video, from the Gallo-Medal experiment. Okay, wait a minute. As you can see here, what happens when we stir the very hot water with the spoon made from gallium metal, and what kind of change that happened here? Was this an example of physical or chemical change? Is anyone can explain why?
When we stir the hot water with the gallium spoon, the metal melts. This is an example of a physical change because the gallium changed form, but it didn't change into a new substance. It's still gallium.
Excellent. Who is it? Who is it?
Rifa.
Rifa. Oh, thank you, Rifa, for the answer. And the next question is, okay, why does gallium metal easy to melt?
Based on the information I got on the internet, gallium is well known as a metal with a melting point just above room temperature, which means it can literally melt in your hand. Similarly, it melts in hot water.
Bravo, Herlinda. Thank you for the answer. That's a good answer, by the way. Okay, next, we're going to discuss about the gummy candy experiment. Okay, prepare yourself. What kind of change happened when we put the gummy candy inside of a tube that containing an oxidizer? Was this an example of chemical or physical change? Is anyone can explain why?
I want to answer.
Okay, Vina, yes, please.
So when we drop the gummy candy into oxidizer, the gummy candy bursts into flames producing carbon by changing color to black, in which there is a formation of a new substance. Therefore, this is a chemical change.
Okay, dynamite, Vina. That was a great answer. And now, take a deep breath and then exhale it again. We're going to the next level of challenge. It's about a Coke and Mentos experiment. What kind of change that happened here? Was this an example of physical or chemical change? Is anyone can explain why?
I want to try, Miss.
Okay, Zulfa, yes, please.
I think the change that happens here is a chemical change due to the formation of gas.
Are you sure that that was a chemical change? Is there anyone can explain why?
I'm sorry, Miss. I think it was a physical change because the gas is already in the cook.
Okay, Cynthia, thank you for the answer. Can you explain why?
It's because the cook is exploded in the video, and then there is a change of state for the carbon dioxide gas from being dissolved in cook to a gaseous state, and there is no new substance is being formed. So I think it's a physical change.
Okay, you're on top of it. That was an excellent answer, Cynthia. Can you give applause for Cynthia? Okay, let's go to the next level. Okay, in the zinc and acid experiment, what happened here? And was this an example of physical or chemical change? What do you notice here? Is anyone can explain why?
Kiki, Miss.
Yes, please.
I think when zinc reaction with hydrochloric acid, we notice the formation of bubble gas from hydrogen. In this case, the production of hydrogen gas is to the formation of new substance, and in the case that a chemical change is taking place.
Okay, dynamite, Kiki. That was an excellent answer. And now we're going to the next question about zinc and strong acid experiment. What method did the team use to the test in the experiment between the zinc metal and strong acid? Is anyone can explain why?
Nadia, Miss.
Okay, Nadia, yes, please.
It's a burning test, maybe, Miss.
Are you sure that it was a burning test?
Sorry, Miss. I guess it's a flame test.
Okay, that was an excellent answer. Who is it?
Rahma Zulfa, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Zulfa. Why do they do the flame test here? Is anyone can explain why?
They test this gas with a flame test to determine hydrogen properties.
Okay, magnificent, Zulfa. You're on top of it. And then I would like to ask the next question. Is there a characteristic effect when a flame is brought near a hydrogen? Is anyone can explain why?
Kevin, Miss.
Yes, please.
When a flame is placed near hydrogen, it causes a popping noise as the hydrogen burns.
Hey, excellent. That was an excellent answer. And now we're going to the next step. Don't forget to open your worksheet and get ready for it. And also don't forget to write down the discussion point for today on your worksheet. And now we're going to relate your friend question in the problem statement step before. Okay, Kiki, please repeat your question.
Okay. Why do chemical change be relate to a chemical reaction?
Okay, next, Sultan, can you repeat your question?
Sorry, Miss. I cannot hear your question.
Can you repeat the question in the problem statement before?
Why do chemical change be related to a chemical reaction?
The another one, the next one. The other question about mixing, maybe?
I want to help Sultan, Miss.
Okay, Zulfa.
I guess it's about why do mixing is an example of physical change.
Okay, that was the question you asked before. Is anyone can explain why? For Kiki question?
Maybe I can answer this.
Yes, Baim.
So I think the chemical change are also called chemical reaction. The chemical reaction involves combining different substances. The chemical reaction produces a new substance with a new form of substance.
Okay, Dynamite, that was a great answer. Is anyone can explain from Sultan question? Is anyone can explain why?
Nadia, Miss.
Okay, Nadia, yes, please.
Mixing is a further type of physical change because they change the form but not the composition of a material. No new substance are formed here.
Okay, that was the best answer, Nadia. Thank you. And now we are going to the next step. After we learn about the topic today, we're going to the generalization step. And Zulfa, can you generalize what a physical and chemical change is based on the discussion and demonstration that we've discussed today?
Okay, so today we learned that in a chemical change, we can form entirely new substances, or we can call it chemical reaction. And in a physical change, we don't form new substances. Physical change also occur when matter change state or change of physical properties.
Okay, excellent, Zulfa. Thank you. Give applause for Zulfa. Okay, thank you for your explanation. And now we're going to go to the evaluation step. I think each of you already understood about the difference between physical and chemical change. And now it's time to evaluate your cognitive skill for 3 minutes. Okay, now you can access the evaluation from this link. Also, you can access it in the Zoom chat. Close all your book and do it by yourself via the following link. Is there any problem?
No, Miss.
Okay, now it's time to evaluate. 1, 2, 3. 1 minute left. Two minutes left. Three minutes left. Okay, time's up. Have you done your evaluation?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, now it's time to take a deep breath and then exhale it again. I think you are all, I think this is the last of our topics for today. Okay, before we close our lesson for today, let's pray together. Pray, begin. Pray was enough. I think this is the time to end our class for today, and thank you so much for your special attention. Stay at home and take care of your health. See you next week. And wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Good luck.